Does anyone else think about how stressful it must be to live in the MCU as a normal person? Like, we think our news cycle is hectic, but let me walk you through what would be their major headlines over just the last few years. Around 2023, everyone is still mourning half the world disappearing. Also, by the way, a vigilante named Ronin is just on a violent rampage. Then everyone comes back in an event that must have been equally as chaotic as the initial snap. Then seconds later, the Avengers compound just devolves into all-out war. Also, Captain America maybe moves to the moon? We're not sure. Then one of the Avengers just kidnaps an entire town for some reason. And the government announces they're sticking Captain America's shield onto the Statue of Liberty, which, okay, I guess. An international terrorist group runs amok. Then I think in just a matter of weeks, we get a new Captain America. He violently attacks somebody, and then he is stripped of his title. By the way, these horrific monsters are now just popping up. Then this thing just pops out of the ocean and must have caused some natural disaster. Then a gigantic alien just floats over to Earth and just grabs some people. Meanwhile, some larger monsters attack Europe, but luckily there is a new hero to save us. But then Spider-Man attacks him because he was a fraud or something. But then we learn Spider-Man is just some high school student, so who are we supposed to believe? A bunch of very angry new supervillains appear. The sky itself literally rips open. And remember that Vulture dude? He just disappears from prison. We don't know. But hey, Rogers, the musical's out. That looks pretty good. But then it looks like Ronin is back in New York, which is not reassuring. Then Hawkeye gets into a battle and just destroys our Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. Then the entire Cairo night sky literally turns back in time about 2,000 years. Cult members start ripping people's souls out as some new heroes fight them. Then, most recently, a tentacle monster attacks New York, because why not at this point? And that is just some of the things. So yeah, I would not want to live in the MCU. But at least cable news would probably be interesting.